Those of us 35 and under are still acting like children, and I don't just mean those of us who are sweaty and play with action figures, although that's another problem we'll have to discuss sometime. But right now, I'm talking about the fact that we live in a world created by our parents, and not the good parents who fought for peace and threesomes. I'm talking about the dickhead alcoholic parents who sought only war and money and televised golf. They won out in this society, and my generation is not saying, here's an idea, go fuck yourself, alright? We're our own people now, and we're making some new shit. We're putting these building blocks together in a different way this time. Our energy instead is lost in foosball and fantasy football and Facebook. We take some shitty job that we hate in some office where boredom flows down the halls like a thick syrup up to our waist. An office in which we pretend to care about widgets and phone calls about widgets and spreadsheets about widgets and graphs about widgets, and then we get home and thrust our heads back into an episode of 30 Rock or Tosh.0 because our brain is so fucking filled with widget physics and dynamics and logistics that we feel like we're gonna vomit widgets out our ear canals, which, although it might make for a good internet video, does not make for a sane life. And at that point in our day, we don't want to think about how things could be better if we all stood up to our asshole parents' dream of a world based on greed and consumption and praying to a God that will allow for endless greed and consumption. Another world is possible where pot is legalized and golf isn't televised and minimum wage is more than enough to buy a fresh ripe mango on the way home without it depleting your kid's college fund. And war is viewed as a really fucked up thing that only happens when you've got absolutely no other option, like having sex while Barbara Walters is on TV in the background. It's very uncomfortable, and there must be really, really no other choice. I don't know, maybe the remote's broken or something. Point is, we gotta grow up and move out of our parents' basement. It's dark in here and getting hotter by the month, and it smells vaguely of broken dreams, misdirected anger, and nacho cheese. Let's find a new place to live. We'll build it our fucking selves. Anyway, I'm Lee Camp, and that's your Moment of Clarity. You can get all 48 episodes of Moments of Clarity at leecamp.net. Also, if you tell people on Twitter to check out Moment of Clarity and add @LeeCamp, you could be chosen to win a free signed copy of my comedy album. I pick a new winner every week. Lastly, if you know any podcasts, radio shows, or blogs that might want to play Moment of Clarity, email those ideas to leecampmail@gmail.com. If I end up working with them, I'll send you a copy of my album and my recipe for strawberry shortcake. Thanks.
We got no plans at all. Evil man's always transcending. Fighter like sheep, swallow everything. Always simpletons or pretending. We got no plans at all. Evil man's always transcending.